Hi, my name is Courtney Allen. I am a second year doctoral student at Clemson University, and I'm in the Educational Leadership Higher Ed Concentration Program. And the hot topic I feel that is really important within higher ed or student affairs at this time. I think from a practitioner side, but also from a student side, is student activism, but also professor and practitioner activism. How can we provide support to our students and also still kind of be an activist in our own right, supporting our students, but also being an activist within our profession, and also still be able to work in that same kind of office setting or different things like that. I think that that's a challenge being at Clemson University. I've seen we've had a lot of different kind of protests and kind of different racial situations and situations just in general. And as a student, I was a practitioner before I came back full time. I've seen that that tug of war, that challenge. And so this is in terms of the historical context. In the 70s and the 80s in college campuses, a lot of students were protesting. This is nothing new, but I think the political nature of being a practitioner or being a professor has changed over the years. And so maybe in the 60s and 70s, it looked different in terms of if practitioners or professors were being activists with or um, being able to protest with the students. It looked a lot different than it does now. I think politically, you're as a practitioner or a professor, if you do choose to do that, there are some blurry lines within that kind of frame, and it can be challenging for you. And so for me, I think that's a huge kind of hot topic: is how do I remain a practitioner and a scholar and a professor and still support my students and make sure that my students' voices are heard and that the students really understand what it means to be an activist in their own right. And so I think that's something that I found to be a challenge. And talking with other professors and other practitioners, that's a challenge I've seen them voicing. How am I still able to be there for my student, but still be an activist and still do my job? So those are a couple things that I think are definitely challenging and a kind of a tug of war. But in the end, I think supporting students and making sure that they're heard is really important at the end of the day.